I may be sick, but we're doing this. Hello my loves, it's your girl Cleo and welcome back to another great video. So today I'm doing a little video discussing what my DCP process was and how everything happened, because I did a video where I did the moments of me leading up, but I feel like I didn't really go into detail with that and I just showed how my process went. But I really wanted to talk to you guys officially doing my I've been accepted video. A few people asked me a few questions on my Instagram to see what I did and how I did it, so they could do it for their process or if they were just curious. So as I'm editing, I forgot I didn't put a disclaimer in my beginning, and I did want to say everybody's experience with applying for Disney in general or for the Disney college program, it is different. Sometimes it takes one time, your first try, and you get your dream role and everything's perfect. Sometimes it takes forever. No experience are the same. I just want to talk about my one so you can see how different it is, because I do believe that my situation was different from others. Going through the timeline, so on August 19th, that was when applications dropped. I was watching YouTube or something, I don't remember what I was doing exactly, but I was watching YouTube really late, and I think I ended up watching Alexa in the vlog. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. And I was just like, since applications are literally dropping today, I might as well start recording because I don't know how this is gonna go. And I really wanted it for my memories and for anybody else who ever does the DCP or has questions, that they could look to the video and see that they're not alone with how their process goes. And so what I did, I decided to record, and it was literally all pure emotions. At first I was really tired, but then literally the purest emotions hit when I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm actually applying. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. So then after I recorded that video, I then went to sleep, and then when I woke up, applications did just drop, and I didn't want to apply. I knew I didn't want to apply at as applications open, because it just felt weird to me to do that. So I was just like, I'm gonna wait a few hours and then I'm going to send in my application. So then that's what I did. I sent my application. It took me about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. And what I suggest making a dashboard if you're able to before applying, because it really does help, because you put in all your experiences and basically your resume, and it does help out. So I applied, and within like 10 to 15 minutes I got my email saying that they wanted to give me a WBI, and then after that it said that I passed my WBI and that I went on to the phone interview. Now here's where it confused a lot of people. I applied for a part-time role back in about March time, and whenever you apply for the Disney company, you have to do what is called a WBI, which is the web-based interview, and that's basically a morals test, and it's all done online and it is timed. Since I did my WBI back in March, your results are still your results and they're valid for 6 months. So since I passed back in March and I'm still within the 6-month time period, they used my scores from that and pushed me forward to the phone interview. So then after I got my email about that, I was screaming, I was losing my mind, and I immediately scheduled my phone interview, and I believe the earliest I could do was that Wednesday, and I was so scared. I think it was a Wednesday. Okay, so my interview was for the Thursday the following week, because that's when they were really starting up. Was it the following week? Okay, my brain is flustered. So my interview was scheduled for 2:30 on August 22nd, which was a Thursday. And what I did the previous day I didn't record it on camera, but I wrote down all my notes that I wanted on a notebook. I know a lot of people do like the poster board, but I'm not really a poster board type person, because then I just go like, oh my god, where is it? When I could just flip to the page, and I had my roles, I had my experiences, I had all of that written down just in case, so I could have it just there so I can really show myself, so I can do amazing. And then a little bit before like midnight, yet again, midnight, 1 o'clock, I couldn't sleep. I was too scared. I was very nervous. So that's when I pulled out my camera and I recorded the somewhat dramatic, the entire video was pretty dramatic, but that's just me in general. I'm a dramatic person. But those were legit feelings, like wanting to do a program for so long and knowing that your opportunity is right there can be very nerve-wracking, and I was very scared. But I knew that everything was going to be okay and that I wanted to just kill it for this interview. So I did the video talking about how I was feeling, and that night I was watching just a little bit more phone interview tips just to be sure. And so then the next day at 2:30, I went into my room, grabbed my camera because I knew they were going to call soon, and 2:30 came and I was just like, why isn't anybody calling? Then 2:35 came. I was like, oh my gosh, what? What I did when I did my application, I put in my phone number and then I put in my house phone number just in case. And thank God I did, because because when Disney calls you for your phone interview, some phones or phone programs, phone companies, they automatically decline block or unknown user phone numbers, and Disney calls through unknown/block numbers. I didn't know my phone did that, so thankfully I had my house phone, so that's why you see me using two different phones in the video. One is my cell phone and one is my house phone, and I was so flustered. That's why I was struggling to put the camera because I'm like, ah! But I don't know if I'll ever post the full one. Maybe I'll post a few of the highlights of it from what I said, because honestly that thing is cringy. Honestly, it was a really good interview, and I'm happy that I got to do it because it was really exciting. And I'm not really a phone interview type person, but that was one of the best phone interviews I did. My interviewer said you may find out 2 to 3 weeks, and so I was like, okay. And in about 3 weeks was gonna be my birthday, so I was just like, okay. Calm down, Cleo. Anything could happen. And so I was a ball of nerves. Because when you interview with Disney, they will send, if you made it past the interview stage, and if they're really looking into you and they really want to give you an offer, then you'll get an email saying, interview, thank you for taking an interview with us, and then your next step in the process will be checked off under interview. It wasn't changing. I was really scared. And then literally at midnight on August 23rd, I got an email saying, thank you for taking an interview with us. And I was just like, okay. Also, what I did was that I made an event for 2 weeks time, so it would have been September 5th, and I was like, I have a good feeling that that week will be my week, and even if it's not, then it's not, and that's absolutely okay, because I could find out, because I knew that the test offers were going to go out the following week. I had a feeling that they were going to go out the following week, so it could have been the following week or all the way until November 15th that I would find out, so you already know how nerve-wracking that is. And it looks like my battery's gonna die on my camera. I'll be right back. I don't remember where I stopped, but I remember I was talking about how I believed that week was gonna be my week for acceptances, and so I just tried to put it off. But of course, that's just not how my life goes. It was so weird. I was having dreams of waking up and seeing it said offer and seeing the email, and then when I'd wake up, it would just be like, oh my gosh. So I was that one person that would just go into their dashboard, and you would think refreshing the page would do anything, but it didn't. I want to say on the 28th of August, they had their first wave, which is just a test offer wave, which for those who don't know, the test offer wave is just a wave of acceptances that they send out that are to test to make sure that the system is working. So usually be 10 or 20 offers, and they're legit offers. They just are in the test wave to make sure that the system is running. So when they send out hundreds of offers, that it doesn't get stuck. So I remember I was walking around Target with my mom as the wave was happening. I refreshed my email just to make sure. Didn't get accepted, and that's okay. As I said, Disney hires you at the right time. And then I was still a wreck until the next waves. I was just like, I just need to get accepted. I want to get accepted so badly. It actually hurts how badly I want to get accepted. And I haven't felt that way since senior year of high school, when I wanted to get accepted into college. It was just very weird and crazy is something I can really say. It was getting to the beginning of September. It was yay, it's my birthday month. I'm excited. And me and my mom decided to plan a trip because I wanted to go to Disney for my birthday. I wanted to do Not So Scary Halloween party for the first time. I still was kind of worried that I was gonna get accepted either that week. So September 3rd came, and that's actually one of my really good friends, River's birthday, because we're both September babies. I saw on Twitter that they were having a test wave come out, and I really want to reenact how I found out, but maybe I'll do it in the future as a joke. I was sitting downstairs on the couch, and I was watching TV, and it was about 12 o'clock, I want to say. I saw that they were putting out they were doing a wave, and I told myself, okay, Cleo, we're gonna take a nap, we're gonna fall asleep, maybe when we wake up, we'll have an offer waiting for us. And so I took a nap. I woke up at about 3:30ish, and my mom came home, and I was just still out of it because I just woke up from a nap. And I go to check my iPod, which is this lovely beast, and what I did was that I set my phone to have a specific text sound for when Disney careers text. I set my mail on my iPod to have a specific ringtone for when I get an email, and I also have it set to VIP, so when when it comes to me, it'll pop up on my notification screen instead of I have to go into my emails, refresh, all the fun stuff. And so I woke up and I had a weird feeling in my stomach. I'm like, did I really get accepted? I was like, nah. So I pick up my iPod and my mom said, I texted you. And so I said, okay. I don't have my phone on me because my phone was in my room. I checked my iPod and I see do not reply popped up, and the only do not reply I have is Disney Careers. So I was just like, oh my gosh, did this really happen? And so what I did, I unlocked my iPod, I looked at it quickly, and I saw congratulations, and I knew right then and there that I got accepted, but I wasn't sure, because even though it says congratulations, it could say like, congratulations, you proceed to the next step. And so I was very confused if I did get in. So then I didn't want anybody in my house to know that I got accepted, because I wanted to make sure for myself that I knew that I got in. So what I did, I ran upstairs. As I was running upstairs, I thought I accidentally deleted the email. So that's why when you hear in the video, I think I just got accepted into the Disney College program, but I think I deleted the email. It's because as I was running, I think I swiped and it just was wrong. And so then I had to go on my phone and check my email on there and then forward it to myself. And that's when I saw that I got in. So like as I was telling like my friends and family in a video that is gonna come out soon, it's just a lot of editing that I have to do and a lot of transferring files and all of that. I'm super duper excited telling them, and it's just like, I don't even believe that I got it. It's that wild. I don't even believe that I got in and that I got accepted. And then it wasn't until I was at work one day where I was hysterically crying, and I like ran to the back because it just like hit me, and there was nobody in the store. It was just me like on the floor really with my manager, and I ran to the back and I'm like getting tissues and wiping my eyes. She's like, I got accepted into the Disney College program. Ah. And she knows how badly I've been wanting to get in. So she was like, oh my gosh, congratulations. And there was also, yeah, I'm also leaving. That's the main story of how I found out. And now I'm going to go into some of the questions from Instagram that I've been asked. First one I have is, what is your status with school? What my school does, we don't accept college credit, but they put it as an elective credit. So instead of so I have 6 elective credits just for taking the program. I'm going to take 2 online classes, and I'm also going to take a few of the classes that they offer. I still want to add it as extra knowledge anyway. That's what my school does. I don't know what your school does. Some schools do accept college credit, some schools accept it as elective, and some schools don't take it whatsoever. So that's just my one. So make sure you keep in contact with your advisor, and if your school has a person specifically for the DCP, go ahead and absolutely talk to them and keep in contact. Okay, so a lot of these questions that I have are mainly for my DCP tag, and I think I'm going to do the tag video next after this. So I'm going to answer one last one. The last question I have is, what are you most excited for? I'm most excited for the experience. I believe that's on the tag, but I'm also going to say this here, but I'm most excited for the experience because, as I've said countless times in my acceptance into DCP, I said how badly I've been wanting to do this for the experience, and being a part of the company as a whole is my dream, and I can't wait. That's what I'm mainly excited for. I'm excited to do everything. Oh my gosh, I haven't even said what my role is. So that's all I have talking about my process and what I did to get accepted and my acceptance story, and I really think one day I'm going to reenact how I found out because it was kind of funny. Okay, my loves, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and click the happy subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell and click all so you'll be notified for all of the videos that I ever post on my channel. Since I am going to start posting somewhat consistently, I want to make sure that everybody sees all the beautiful content I have to come out. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next brand new video. Bye.